Tesla Phoresis on graphene validating the research of Dr. Robert Young. Where should we begin? You sent me some very interesting slides. And by the way, we've got the graphs showing the reduction of all these toxins in your blood when you use MasterPeace, that nano zeolite based product that Dr. Young has done all the research on.
People know what Tesla is, but this is all a magnetic process. Our bodies are not electromagnetic, they're magnetic electro. It's like getting the cart before the horse. And so when you understand that all life activity is magnetic, this is a beautiful thing. And so when you're looking at blood before, okay, it's been exposed to these toxins, before it's been exposed to, toxic light sources, because our bodies run on light. Our bodies take the sunlight, converts that to electrical energy, and out of that electrical energy, you think, you move. Our neurons function off magnetic electrical impulses, and that's what's being disrupted. And it's being disrupted by compounds that are in these foods, that are in these nutraceuticals and pharmaceuticals. You'll actually see the self-assembling of these graphene quantum dots literally self-assembling into nanothreads, into nanoribbons. And this is what happens inside the body once it's been transfected into you by what you eat, what you breathe, what you think, through inoculations, what have you. These are the delivery systems. Once it's in your body, it activates with magnetic electrical impulses. From what? Your cell phone. From what? The electric car you're driving in. For, all these different electromagnetic stimulates Tesla phoresis. This is what healthy blood should look like. It doesn't exist anymore. And it only exists in a not a major way, but in a minor way for people. And as far as understanding the separation of body fluids, you can see this and the actual pHs that we're looking for at 20.5 millivolts. We can see the blood vessels. We can see the plasma. That runs through this, where the red blood cells run. And then outside that, of course, we have cells like liver cells, muscle cells. Around these fluids are the interstitial fluids, and that ranges anywhere from 8.3 to 8.4 at negative 80 millivolts. So anything outside the blood is interstitial fluid, unless it's inside the cell, which is intracellular. The pH is 7.4. But this, Sean, is where healing takes place. And so when we look at the intestines, there are appendages called intestinal villi. And it's in these crypts, where the liquefied food, ideally at 8.4 negative 80 millivolts, transforms into erythroblast, which is then taken up, by the venules and become our new blood. So this is where this transformation takes place. And when this is healthy, this is the kind of blood you make. And when it's damaged, you can see actual perforations in the intestinal villi. This is normal. This is healthy. This is abnormal. This is what many of the foods and nutraceutical, pharmaceuticals, vinegar, diet drugs can literally cause, imperfections in the development of red blood cells in the crypts of the small intestine. And that gets into the environment in the plasma, and you start seeing, the spiking of the red blood cells, the corona effect of the red blood cells. These white areas are yeast and molds, but all of this is toxicity that's created within. So germs are born within us and from cellular breakdown due to a polluted environment. And that's a very, very important point to understand.